Hello. Hello. Welcome back to the Junk Crouch podcast. I'm your host at the end of this year, Matt. I am joined by Abby.
Yes, Sensei.
Yep, that's... No, I won't say that. I'm joined by Pete.
Greetings, brothers.
Greetings. And I am joined by little Jacob.
I've got nothing. I'm sorry.
You disappoint me, brother.
Disappointing.
Oh dear. There's obviously something that I'm even missing here, and I'm not going to ask because I get it wrong every time.
Oh, come on, you must have got my reference.
Yo, I got yours. Yes, I got yours. But I was totally lost by Pete.
You need to play Space Marine 2 then.
There we go.
Because that's the speed. There's a space buddy. Everyone's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a space cowboy.
You sound like Hulk Hogan. Only somehow less racist.
Moving on swiftly, bro. Get us in trouble. So, welcome back. It has been quite a long time. It's been scary. We have been slightly busy. That is why. So, unfortunately, we've not been able to return. Most of that is because of myself. I have now moved into an office. So I am out of the way. So I don't get disturbed, actually, is one of the biggest things. And I can even lock myself out the way, which is great. So brilliant. So yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons, to be honest, why we've not been back. But we are back, we are here, and we've got a fun one to start us back off for the end of the year. That might sound like a confusing reference, but it is what it is. So, hey! Anyway, so what we're going to get into, let's see what people have been up to for about, I think it must have been about 3 months since we last did an actual podcast. So let's see what people have been doing, what we've been getting on with. So, Jacob, start with you. What have you been playing for about 3 months? What are you playing now? And have you just had your tea?
Well, the first question, what have I been playing? Been doing a lot of Black Ops 6. It's been very good. It just proves I can't do multiplayer anymore because it's too fast.
You're too old, you mean?
Even with the controller and the aim assist, he's still struggling.
Yeah.
Get a pair of glasses.
I play other games that are similar to the old Call of Duty style, and I'm just fine. But as soon as we do this on my direction, don't get me wrong, it plays really well, but I just don't have I just can't keep up with the pace. So and like it's just me getting older. It's just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, that's been good. Been going back to Sniper Elite 4. I really like that series. Bit of Evil West, and then I was away for about a couple of weeks in the States, so I took the Switch with me, and I played a lot of Metroid Dread. Really good game. I hadn't played it in a while, and as soon as I got out there, when I was back in my room just chilling, then yeah, I put a lot of time into that. I think I got to about the final boss fight, so I need to go back and finish that.
Okay. Is that it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what about your tea?
I haven't had it yet.
Okay, there we go. We can't talk about your tea.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a pity. Okay. Well, thank you very much. It's actually quite short and sweet for you. Normally we're sat here twiddling our thumbs thinking, is he ever going to shut up? But, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Joking. No bother. Right. Pete, come on. What have you been playing? What have you been doing? And what are you currently wearing?
None of your business till 3. That's too much stuff to be playing. Highlights. So today I bought, yesterday technically, I bought Balatro.
What do you mean yesterday, technically?
Nominated for Game of the Year, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it worth the hype? Have you played enough of it?
I'll tell you exactly. My good friend Frank, I sent him this text today. I said it's a dangerous game. It's like I could see where the crease of the game is and why it's addictive. And then I sent him a one 40 minutes later that said, "Oh no, oh no, 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 no. This game might be fucking amazing. It's so cool, so cool. It's basically poker."
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, but they modify it very slightly, and you're trying to beat a score, so the number goes up. And the cool thing is that because the number goes up, it's a lot of fun because numbers going up are fun, and you like numbers going up, and you can do modifiers, and you can change the deck and make the numbers go up, guys. The numbers go up. The numbers go up. Anyway,
He's talking. I have not got the foggiest what he's saying.
Is
The
it
numbers
up
go
there?
up.
Is it up there with Inscription in terms of like?
yes, it's a very different game from Inscription, but yes, it's not got like Inscription had a story to it. It doesn't have that. This is very much just a roguelike without any story to it. So it doesn't have that going that Inscription had, but it has the this is a lot of fun. Like, I can see this way this works, and then that does this, and then that'll add to that. And it's just like you feel smart because things are going and things are clicking into place as you're playing the game. So yes, having only played it for about 6 hours today, yeah, I can see why this game is nominated for Game of the Year.
Is it in the Steam sale?
Yeah, how much?
It is, yes. I actually got it for cheaper in the Steam sale because it has, I can't remember, I think it's like 20-25% off normally. And I was going to get it anyway, but then I seen that they were doing a deal where you can get it and Slay the Spire. Buy audio and Slay the Spire, but for some reason, because it doesn't want me to pay for that, it's then cheaper just to buy it through that deal. I wasn't going to argue, so I bought it through that. It saved me like £1.50.
Oh, nice.
Fair play.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's been so long since we played. Like I have played a whole bunch of stuff. That's just playing today. Like, I didn't get a chance to talk about. Thank goodness you're here, which is just a wee fun indie game. Did we really talk about Space Marine 2? I think we talked a little maybe the last time we were on.
Yeah, I
yeah.
haven't played that. Like, I think we need to get back into that, really, because I think we've been playing like Helldivers more recently. I've played a bit of Lethal Company, so I'd really like to get back into Space Marine 2.
Yeah, I think they've added some stuff to it as well. So we need to see what they added. So yeah, they had that, and then we're playing UFO 50 and Dragon Age and TCG Card Shop Simulator, it's a good way if you've got like an hour before bed, just like can play an hour of that. It's very chill.
Okay.
Yeah. So, a lot of stuff we'll talk about, I'm sure, in a couple of weeks, for who knows what reason.
Yes, indeed.
I wonder what that could be.
It could be any reason at all. But yes, the end of the year is my favourite time, I would say.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how we do it this time, see how it's done. But no.
Don't worry, by the end of it, we'll all hate each other like normal.
Well, it's not that. It's just you throw your toys out the pram when me and Jacob choose something different.
Yep.
Yeah, but you need to justify it.
Yeah.
We were justifying.
I haven't played this, so I'm not voting for it.
Swiftly moving on. Before I throw my metaphorical dummy out. Abby, your turn. Where you been? What you been doing?
Wow, so I suppose speaking of potential Game of the Year contenders, I've been playing Black Myth Wukong. That's probably the only game I've been playing to any great degree over the last couple of months. I am currently stuck on 2 bosses that, without spoilers, one of them is a tiger and the other one is a rock.
I have seen the tiger boss.
Oh, he's so annoying.
The person I was watching also got stuck on him.
Yeah, I'm currently in that phase of going away and grinding for a little bit and then coming back and having another go at him, because I know I can beat him, but he just gets to you get him to a certain like amount of health, and then he just cranks it up a little bit, and that's the bit that I can't deal with at the moment. But so far, like, I can't fault the game at all. It's all the things that I like about Souls games with none of the things that I dislike about Souls games. Like, I think the big thing for me with Black Myth Wukong, like, if you die, you don't lose your progression. So you can grind, like, killing enemies for a certain amount of time, die by one of them, and then you keep your progression. Whereas in like any of the Souls games, you die, you lose your souls, and then you have to go get them back. But Black Myth Wukong doesn't do that, so it's a difficult game, but it feels slightly less punishing in terms of some of its mechanics. So, yeah, I'm quite enjoying that. Other than that, I've been playing a bit of Lethal Company, mostly with Tony, Baron, Jacob. It's, I would say, more of the same. Would you agree with that, Jacob?
Yeah.
So it's some different maps. But no, that's still a really fun game. As we mentioned earlier, I'd really like to play some more Space Marine 2, but I haven't got around to that yet. But we're coming up to that Christmas period, so I'll definitely have some more free time soon. And then outside of gaming, I've been sort of binge watching a show called From. So anyone who hasn't heard of that, it's I suppose in terms of mystery, it reminds me of Lost a little bit, but with way more payoffs than Lost, and it firmly sits within that horror genre as well. So I think you definitely enjoy it, Matt.
Oh, yeah, I look forward to getting on that. I very nearly finished what I'm watching, so I'll say that.
So season 3 is just finished, and I think season 3 is a little bit of a lull, but the final, the end of season 3 is like fantastic.
Typical.
Yeah, like I don't mind a lull if you get a payoff at the end of it, and it certainly delivered that.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I've started watching a show called Manifest. So I'm probably only about 3 or 4 episodes into that, so I'll report back on how that's going.
Okay, good. Oh, sounds good. I've heard of Manifest.
I'm enjoying it so far, so I'll get to the end of the first season and I'll let you know if it's worth a go.
Okay. Okay. No, good.
Oh, yeah, and Tony's just put in chat Prop Hunt.
Prop Hunt!
So, yeah, myself, Jacob, and Toaster have been playing some Black Ops 6, and specifically Prop Hunt. It's a little bit different to Gmod Prop Hunt. Not necessarily in a good way, but it actually works. Which, like, anyone that's played Gmod knows that it doesn't always decide to work. But so far, I'd say it's actually quite a bit of fun. Me and Jake, we were playing it for maybe an hour before the podcast, Jacob.
Yeah, Prop Hunt is always a good laugh, but like you said, the Gmod one is a bit buggy. And then Prop and Seek was good until
we don't speak of Prop and Seek.
Yeah,
What game's that? I've never heard it before.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's been good. I enjoyed it. I think there's a couple of things I could modify to the Black Ops 6 version, but it works. That's a good starting point.
Oh no, that's good then. That's good. I've got to download that after we finish the podcast, so I can have a.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just need to download it so I can have a wee play with it. See what it's like. I haven't played COD for God knows how long, so it'll be interesting.
It is prop hunt though, so it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like trying to play COD. Well, I would say it doesn't matter if your aim is terrible, but like there were plenty of times where I was trying to fire at a fairly large filing cabinet and was completely missing. But it's all part of the fun, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. No, so, oh, good. Nice one. So, lots been going on. Lots have been going on all that time. Yeah, so myself, I've only just started playing games again, so I've actually had to move out of where my gaming area was, and I've built myself an actual proper office and cinema room. I just had that. So I can actually get out of the way. So I've got actually my own space now. So now that that's done, I can actually start getting on with a bit more stuff. So over the past week, I've actually started to play some bits again. So I've gone back to Forza Motorsport, that is, not Horizon, because I hate Horizon with a passion. But I do quite...
Really?
I can't stand it. Can't stand it. It's crap. Absolute crap. In my eyes, anyway. In my eyes.
I said, I mean, I don't play racing games, but you're the first person I've heard that's talked bad about Horizon.
I think that's probably because I'm more of a simulator style racer instead of let me just go in and just drive like an idiot here, there, and everywhere.
You're a big Gran Turismo fan.
Well,
But
yeah.
you know, I know they released them once a decade.
yeah. Oh, I mean, I must admit, right? If we go back to like the PS2 days and things like that, and the I think PS2 sort of time when you actually had Gran Turismo, which is brilliant, and then if you go back to the 360 for Forza Motorsport 2, which is the best Forza that there was, and Gran Turismo 2, they were the best, but you know they have ruined them moving forward. And that's my personal opinion anyway. And all this Forza Horizon, which they've then favoured to do that, it's just, I've never been a fan of it. Never. I do not like it. So
That's a shame.
I just much prefer the simulated bits.
It depends what mood I'm in, because Forza Horizon, as it's more arcadey, it's just easier to get into. It's quite fun. But yeah, like I said, if you want more sim focused, then do Forza Motorsport. But do you ever play Project Cars at all or not?
I played it a little bit for when I reviewed it for my the old website that I was with, which I will not name. And again, I was just not a fan of it at all.
Okay.
I just was not a fan. I sort of struggled really to just sort of get in with it. I just didn't like it. Didn't like the way it handled. Didn't like the way it looked. It just it wasn't my cup of tea in that sense. With Project Cars.
It was a much tougher sim racing rather than Forza Motorsport. But the first two were good as a sim racer, but then the third one tried to be a bit more arcadey than a sim racer, and nobody wanted it. And then, unfortunately, the series died after 3.
Well, to be honest, it should have died sooner, but still.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. I mean, it's the same with like when they tried to do Drive Club for PS4 when that first came out. You know, it started off okay, but they just didn't do much with it, and it just sort of failed in that sense. They didn't have much else going from it. Tosha's just put, have you seen the community around the driving sim community? They can be very serious, take the fun out of it. From what I've seen, you're right. They can be very serious, especially when it's a matter of they've adjusted the cars so intricately with all the little bits and pieces that it wouldn't actually do this in real life. Well, no, well done. This is a simulator. It's not going to be like real life, isn't it? So it's bloody stupid in that bit. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, so some of the sim ones can take it a bit too serious. But anyway, yeah, so sorry, yeah. That's what I've been playing Forza. And then I know Abby played this a while ago, The Quarry.
Oh Oh yeah, I still haven't finished that.
Well, I just started it, and it reminded me a lot till Until Dawn.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
company.
exactly, and it was quite good because that's the type of things then that Charlie gets involved in. So I can actually play it in the living room for a few hours, and then we sort of get going, and it's not just necessarily just a me to play it. We both get involved. So actually, that's been quite a fun one to sort of get started on. So into that at the moment. That's quite good. I'm only about 2 hours in, but it is quite fun, I must admit. And I do like it. I do like the storyline, how it's going at the moment. So yeah, if you
I think there's a character called Abby in that as well, isn't there?
I've not got that far yet.
I'm sure there's a character that shares the same name as me.
Okay. No, I haven't got that far with that yet. I'm only just getting out at camp at the moment, like physically in there. So, but no, I haven't got that far. That's what I mean. A couple of hours in, but yeah, I'm still not that far. It's quite weird, in all honesty, with it. But it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth a play. Definitely worth a play, and it's free because it's on Game Pass. So, grab it. Microsoft Game Pass. It's really good, even though people don't like Microsoft. But anyway, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So that's my. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I must admit, I just bought Hogwarts Legacy the other day because it was like £15 on Steam, and then I saw, hold on, it's £17 with the DLC. I think I'll have that. So I've got that, and I'm going to try that on my Steam Deck, I think, as well. So I look forward to having a little go with that, I think.
That's a game I need to finish as well.
You see,
I finished that.
No, it's one of those games I played for a bit and really enjoyed it, and then took a break, then just haven't gone back to it since. So now's a good time to get back to it.
There you go. Try and have a go. But on the TV front, hot off the press, which I know Abby will like this, they are doing a new season of Supernatural.
Are they?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yes, season 16. Now, why and how it's going to work?
Who is confirmed as returning?
It's been told it's returning, yep, on all of the...
Yeah, but who?
Who? It's been on a lot of the fan forum pages of Supernatural that they are shooting a season 16.
So that'll be... I'm just trying to think about how the show ended.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And this is why
and how they could continue.
This is how I'm very intrigued with it. So I'm not doubting it as 100%, but it seems like it's on a quite likely front with what they've been saying. So I'm slightly excited about that if it is true, but I'm also very apprehensive because it's, as we just said, how do they carry on with it? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let's wait. So, bro, we've all been quite busy, haven't we? We've all been really busy. Well, who wouldn't be in 3 months' time? We're not boys in bubbles, people in bubbles. In that sense, we've all got.
You had a deck of cards.
Things to do. Absolutely, yeah, deck cards. So. So we've all been nice and busy. Right, I think we've got a small piece of news, which I know Jacob just wants to get off his chest.
Yes, I've had best part of a month holding this off, but so as we've mentioned in previous episodes, the gaming industry's been hit by a number of job losses, and then to see this article, so Microsoft have let go 2,550 people this year, and yet the CEO is getting a pay increase.
Humbug.
Yeah,
it's an increase of saying 63%. Just how can you do that? And they say it's because of a positive year overall for the company's financial revenues, but yet so many jobs have been, so many people lost their jobs and studios been closed down, yet he gets a pay increase.
Well,
he did his job.
Well, I suppose, but even still...
He increased money for investors. His job isn't for his employees.
Yeah.
It's capitalism, son.
I know, but It's just sad to see when, like I said, so many people lost their jobs, and yet one person gets a huge pay increase.
Yeah, I mean, you would think if you're having a massive layoff, man, you are really bad at your job. You should lose your job because you're so bad at it. Actually, he's doing his amazing job. The best job.
The best job.
Yeah, like Tony says, the CEO's job isn't there for the gamers; it's there for the investors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what to say about it. Really, it's not a way to sort of make yourself look good.
I don't know what to say about it, but you can see on stream.
Well, I'm just looking through it a bit now. Do you own a Steam Deck? Yes, I do.
No, Tony says to bring back Redfall.
Yeah.
You can just see it there. Microsoft CEO pay rises of 63%. Now, on a general scale of people probably of our level,
that big.
exactly. Yeah. Who wouldn't want a pay rise of 63%?
Lucky if you get any pay rise these days.
Oh, I know. Jesus.
So I get a pay rise of 63 pence, never mind percent.
You know, just the statutory bloody increase in April, really, nowadays, isn't it, to be honest?
If you're a minimum wage worker, yeah. No, if you're salaried, there's no guarantee of anything.
No, not really. And that's all I'll say about that. Otherwise, we'll go on to more tangents about all sorts of rubbish. What's that? He's got that, but where was the investment to Halo?
What's happened is they've rebranded the studio. That's where the money's gone to.
Oh, mind you, Halo just deserves to disappear anyway, really, doesn't it?
Well, it's not like Infinite. It's a bad game.
Don't bite.
Meh.
Jacob, don't bite. He's trying to get you bite, don't do it.
It depends which title we're talking about.
He's biting. He's biting. I mean, let's be
Jacob, I'm
honest.
standing in front of you telling you, it's not worth it, mate, it's not worth it.
The franchise is just, it's terrible in itself, though, isn't it? I mean, come on.
Right, hold back.
Oh, this topic is weak. Moving on.
Let's just move on quickly.
Let's move on quick. I can feel him hating me right now, and he's punching the wall at the moment as we're going on.
I'm not punching the wall. I'm punching the car. I'm on the way.
Oh, all right. I'll see you in a few days. Oh, good. So we're on to this week's main topic. And what a topic to start it off with. As we're coming up to the end of the year, we want to hear what people's most anticipated game for 2025 is. Now, we've probably all got one which is very slightly in the back of our heads, which I'm not going to mention yet because I'm pretty sure either somebody will or I'll mention it at the end of it.
I was going to ask, are we starting with that or are we ending with it? Because there is a giant elephant in the room.
Okay.
We're not talking about GTA 6, though, so it's not that, is it?
Well, I was about to say, that's what I'm going to start with, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, should we just start with it?
Yeah, let's start with it.
It wasn't my game, so we can start with it.
This is what I mean. It isn't an anticipated game for me, personally. You know, I'm intrigued because it's been going on that bloody long and there's been that much stuff about it. It's like, do you know what? I just want to see what it's going to be like when it's out. But I'm not massively excited to be like, oh, yay. So
it's not a game I'm going to rush out and buy it day one. I still haven't even finished GTA 5, so...
Have you not?
No, it's still in the pile of games I need to play.
No, I haven't played it either, to be honest.
I
started it and it didn't hold my interest.
No. It's got the same problem with what Red Dead 2 had of... I started it, just didn't grip me, then I just left it for ages. Unlike Red Dead, I did go back to it eventually. Unfortunately, it took a pandemic for me to finish, but GTA 5, no, it's still sat on the pile to finish. So, I'm kind of curious to see how 6 comes out, but there are other games I'm much more excited to see, so it just goes towards the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very much... If it comes down vastly in price, then I will grab it. But
down in price? They've talked about it costing $100.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. What? I might have leaked out of my bumhole.
It's not confirmed or anything, but the Straz Zelnick has talked about that. He says, yeah, we could totally charge $100 for it.
You are.
Which, of
taking-
course, you
I
know,
will
has
not
to mean
be
we
buying
get charged
that.
£100.
No, I will not be touching that for quite some time. Then, in all honesty, they can stick it.
I could heat my house for a month for that price.
I mean, GTA 5 is, I think, the highest grossing entertainment product of all time.
Is that just because they keep re-releasing it?
It's been
I
on
know
every
it's because
platform.
shortcuts and GTA Online.
Ah, yeah.
Oh God.
So I enjoy GTA 5. It wasn't stellar. It's not my favourite game in the series, but I did enjoy it. GTA Online is bad. It's a bad video game. I have no idea how people spend literally thousands and thousands of pounds on it, but they do. And there's a lot of them. I don't know how. It's a bad game.
Yeah, like Tony just said in chat, highest grossing doesn't mean the best.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
We get a lot of those, though, don't we? You know, highest grossing games, but actually, they're not. And I mean, personally, myself, you look at some of the CODs going back in a couple of years, you know, back a few years. I don't think they're particularly a good game.
No, and I'd imagine Fortnite's somewhere on that list, isn't it?
Which is the best GTA game?
For me,
Vice
it's
City.
San Andreas.
Yeah, Tony said Vice City.
Yeah.
He says Vice City.
I'd go number 4.
4 is the only one I've played, admittedly.
That was my least favourite, actually.
Oh, okay.
No, Vice City was the best. I loved it. Loved it. It was that proper, like, you know, sort of 80s TV show type style. It was great, to be honest. So, right. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go through this? You know, actually, no, I know. Let's go through. Who's got more than one anticipated game for next year?
Well, I've got
Me.
9, not including GTA.
You got 9.
Yeah, I've got 2 of my most anticipated games, but I think it's worth having a quick flick through what is coming next year anyway.
No, absolutely. So we have got some biggies coming out. We've actually got a biggie next week. I think. I know it's not 2025, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure you guys are. Indiana Jones.
Ah.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, everyone keeps forgetting about. Like, I would play it. Like, I haven't heard anything bad about it, but it just seems to have flown under the radar.
I think it's because it's so close to Christmas, and
It hasn't been marketed very well. I don't
No.
think.
No.
and it's well. I don't know if part of it because it's on Game Pass.
I think
Yeah,
PlayStation's
because it's
going
Game
to
Pass, I'll play it.
Oh yeah, and I'm exactly the same. You know, there's no going out to rush and get it. It's already on preload, so as soon as it or pre-install, sorry, as soon as it actually comes available, then yeah, hopefully I'll just try and get on it. But yeah, there is that anticipated one for myself for this year.
I got a feeling because it's on Game Pass, maybe it's not advertised as much, but when it's going to be coming out on PlayStation 5 next year, so
Yes.
I imagine it'll get advertised more for people to buy it then.
Possibly not unless they PlayStation put it on their sort of PS store. I mean, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know if they're allowed to do that. I'm not sure.
Ah, it's done. We're on the Play ESN store, yeah.
Well, yeah. So, but yeah, so we've got the Tomb Raider remastered coming out 4 to 6
What,
Very
this
interesting
year or
to
next
do with.
year?
next
Angel
year.
of
Sorry,
Darkness.
next year.
Yeah, it's early. Is it early next year? Or?
Yeah, it is. It's February time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
March, I think.
Here you go. Look, Valentine's Day.
Ah,
I
There's
believe
way too many games coming in February next year.
there is probably an anticipated one there, which I won't mention because somebody else might want to. I have an anticipated one coming out in early Feb as well, so that should be good. I say there is quite a few at the start of the year. Next year, there is actually quite a few to come in.
there's one. I mean, well, I think it applies more to me, but it should be on Game Pass. Sniper Elite has got a new game.
Yes.
30th of January.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's well. it's not with the main character, so I wonder if it's more of a spin-off rather than a sequel. But I like the Sniper Elite series; really good fun. And with 5 on Game Pass, got a chance to give it a go. It's quite fun.
I know. Is that one of your anticipated? Is it?
It is, yeah. It's not high on the list, but it's one I am quite looking forward to.
Okay. That'd be good. So, well, I've started with that then. One of mine, which is coming out at the start of the year, is Civ 7.
Yeah, I've got that in mind as well.
Yeah. I mean, I've loved the Civ series. And, Civ 6 was great. Played it with one of my friends. Well, I'll call him acquaintance, Simon. But it's just a game that you do lose many hours in. And I don't mean lose the game, which I normally do. You just get proper like, oh, I've been playing this for quite some time. So Civ, I look forward. I'll just see what they've done to it. I think I'll be quite happy to see that.
Yeah, Civ is the quintessential game of, I'll play this for an hour. Wait a minute, why is there birds chirping?
Yeah. Why is it Tuesday? I've only just started the weekend.
I've missed 2 days of work.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. How about you, Abby? Have you got anything for February?
I do not know what dates my anticipated games are releasing in.
Okay, not a problem.
Well,
I think I can tell one.
Yeah, I'm thinking I can tell one.
Let me look what we've got for February. No, I have nothing for February.
You have nothing for February?
Do you not?
Not according to this GameSpot article, no.
Oh, okay.
Something I want to mention as well is a game that I know a friend of mine had on, I think it was on PlayStation 1. It's getting remastered. Where was it? Star Wars Episode 1, Jedi Power Battles.
Oh, don't start me on that.
Do you not fancy it? No?
I hate that game with a burning passion because it's actually awful.
Like I said, I remember playing it with a friend of mine on PlayStation 1, but of all the games to get remastered, that would be towards the bottom of the list, but it's a surprise nonetheless.
You know what? I'll change my answer. A game that I'm intrigued about but not committed to for February is Avowed.
That's the game I thought you'd be interested in for February.
Yeah, I'm sort of following the news on that, and have you seen that?
It's very crowded, the news on it.
The Chris Avalon has been in a bit of not hot water, but he's been quite vocal on Twitter about where that's going and hiring practices as well, let's say.
Okay.
I don't know. Something weird happened to him a while ago, if I remember right.
So yeah, I would say Avowed is one I'm interested in, but I'm gonna wait and see on that.
Okay. I still, that's not the one that I thought, but we'll wait and see. Maybe I've got the wrong date on here, but I don't know.
Yeah, the games that I am most anticipating do not have dates, as far as I can see.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I've got a lot of mine that are due out next year, but not a firm date.
Right, come on then, Abby. Give us one of your anticipated.
Okay, so my runner-up for most anticipated games is Ghost of Yotei. So the sort of sequel to Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
So I don't believe that has a date announced yet.
I've not seen anything.
So far, it's confirmed for next year, but we don't know when. I don't think.
I know you're number one.
Firm date.
No, there's
So yeah, I was a huge fan of Ghost of Tsushima. I'll probably be playing it on stream again soon for a replay. So yeah, I think I'm very much unless it's one very particular franchise, I'm very much I'll just wait and see on release how well it's received and decide from there whether I want to buy it straight away. And that's how I'm going to treat Ghost of Yotei.
Okay. Yeah, I've got it here. Yeah, it's got no date at all next to it. Oh no.
Yeah. If they remove the foxes from that game, I'm not buying it.
They are expecting it for the fourth quarter though, I think.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
tail end of next year. Then.
Yeah, tail end next year, I believe. So
So probably 2026, realistically.
yeah, it could be. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, okay, that'll be good then. Colin Jacob, one of yours.
Well, I'll give one that does have a date. It's due out towards the end of March. It's a game called Atomfall. So it's by the same studio that does the Sniper Elite series, but it's got very Fallout vibes, but it's based in I think like a village or town in the Lake District area. After anybody knows the Windscale fire, it's an alternative history of what happened in that area. But yeah, it's got very Fallout vibes. It looks really good. I don't know if it's going to be on Game Pass though, but it's one of those games I'll probably get, but I wouldn't get it on day of release. Might wait to see how the reviews come out, then maybe come get it when it's discounted.
Oh, it's Rebellion's new game. I
Yeah.
wonder what they were doing.
Okay.
So that's why probably the new Sniper Elite game is more of a spin-off, and they've been putting more focus on Atomfall.
God, I think the last game I played from them was Alien vs Predator.
Oh, did I do that one?
Yeah, the 2010 one.
Ah, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not the original. Or the sequel. Funnily enough, the sequel was done by Monolith,
Okay.
who did a whole bunch of stuff. They did the Condemned games and the Shadow and the Mordor.
Murder.
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor games.
Murder. Okay. Oh, bro.
Mordor!
Murder. Right. Okay.
Yeah, not murder. It's not Taggart.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
better, Mordor.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening really hard. Honestly, I am. I'm trying. Jesus. Right, I'll move on swiftly from that one. Colin, Pete, give us another one. What have you got?
I'm done with the modern life, actually. I want to go back to Dark Ages.
Oh yes.
There we go. I'm glad you got it.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. If you want, Matt, I could start playing heavy metal. Would that maybe?
Oh,
I know
yes.
what you're
Yeah,
on about,
now I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Does it begin with D?
It does.
Ah.
And ends in
And ends in
fucking
oom.
demons.
Ends in oom. Oh, yes, I've seen that. That does. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But you know,
Yeah.
didn't have.
I expect more dumb fun.
I did not have that on my list though. Oh, that's disappointing.
That is one of the games. If it wasn't on Game Pass, I would have got it on day one. It's just as soon as I saw the trailer at the was it the Xbox Showcase, whatever it was, I was just like, right, just take my money. I'm sold.
Oh dear. Why can't I afford to eat this week? I don't know.
Listen to this heavy rock note.
Yeah. Oh yes, I need to replay some Dooms. But no, yeah, you're very, very much right. Yes.
You wouldn't eat, just feed on the blood of your enemies.
I'd forget to eat. I'd be like, oh. So, oh no, that'd be good then. Ah, bro. Colin Jacobs, hit it because you obviously seem to have loads. Give us one more.
Well, this one already came out, but it's going to be releasing on PC next year. Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah.
I've heard good things. Maybe not as good as the first one, but it's still
It's
enough for me.
okay.
Yeah, it's still enough for me to go get. So that's due out, I think, January.
End of January by the looks of it. Yeah, 30th of January. I
Yeah.
think it's got.
So yeah, I played through the first one. Absolutely enjoyed it. I'm still playing through. What's it? Miles Morales, the second one, the spin-off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah.
Miles
So
Morales is really good. It's a good game to play in winter, like in the run up to Christmas.
Yeah, it's kind of set in Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Owned it. Are they on the Steam sale?
Maybe we shouldn't talk more about that.
Oh, Miles Morales is only £20 on Steam.
Oh,
I
that's a
shot
good
up in the
game.
first one, so that makes
Good
sense.
try CD keys though.
So I might have to have a look at that. Might have to have a look at that one.
In fact, yeah, if you go to CD Keys, it's 15 quid.
Oh, stop spending my money.
That's not my problem.
Okay. Oh. Well, I'm looking forward to the 2 Point series. I do really like.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got Museum coming.
Oh, that could be cool.
Yes. So I look forward to that. I think that's start of March.
Oh, I dodged that. I completely missed that. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's coming out. So Windows, PS5, and Xbox. So not coming out on the Switch.
Maybe it'll come out a bit later.
They normally do, don't they? They normally
Yeah.
do. They don't seem to get it straight away, Nintendo. But
No.
mind you, with the Steam Deck now, I can very easily just get it on that. So
I imagine to get it on this working on the Switch, it might need to take a bit of a hit, performance-wise, just to get it working. But I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out towards the end of next year for the Switch.
yeah, possibly. I think possibly. So should be good. I'm not going to come to you yet, Abby, because I know you've got your most anticipated.
I'm patiently waiting for my turn.
I think I know what it is, though. You see, so I'm like building up to you. Or I'm probably sort of second guessing it. Okay, Corner Navi, hit it with me.
Wow. So obviously I have some influence on what goes into the thumbnails for the podcasts. So my most anticipated game, which I will be getting on day one, which I do believe will also be on Game Pass on day one anyway, will be Fable.
Yes.
So far they've said 2025, but I don't believe they specified when. So I think we can probably hazard a guess it would be towards the end of 2025 or 2026, depending on how well things go. But there's been some news come out recently, which I think is quite encouraging. So there's a quite renowned leaker called Jez Corden, who's quite well known for leaking accurate facts. And apparently he's seen some of the combat for Fable, and it's very similar to the kind of combat you can expect to see within Witcher 3. And apparently Playground have also hired a load of sort of ex-CD Projekt Red developers that worked on Witcher 3 to help with the development of Fable as well. So much as I love the Fable franchise, combat was probably one of the weaker areas. So I'm definitely interested to see sort of what they've done with that. But everything I'm hearing so far is quite positive. Apparently it's very well polished for an alpha build as well. So it's nice that there's some positive news coming out. But regardless, I'll be playing it on day one anyway, even if it's a pile of steaming poop.
Because it's Fable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But what I'm hearing so far is pretty good. I mean, it'll never be like the feeling that I had towards like Fable 2 and even to a certain extent Fable 3 and obviously the first Fable game, because it's not 100% the same team developing it.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it'll be sort of honouring the franchise and what I love about it.
It's been quite a while, so hopefully they've got some new ideas in a general sense.
2008 was it?
Yeah, something like that.
3 came out?
Yeah.
It's only a little while.
Just a little bit.
What are you talking about? It's been a Fable game since then. How could you possibly have forgotten about Fable the Journey?
There's Fable the Journey, yeah, okay.
Everyone's favourite Fable game.
Shut up, Pete.
I'm going to be honest, it took me like 30 seconds to remember. I was like, what was that called again? So I could make that joke.
Oh.
Yeah, I always forget about that one.
God.
I think you're having
Yeah.
He had to write it down just to make sure we put it in there, but I knew that was going to be your most anticipated.
Yeah, without question.
Yeah, absolutely. But I must admit, what has surprised me is on your anticipations isn't the Assassin's Creed?
No,
No,
don't care.
you don't care. Oh no, fair enough, fair enough. That one surprises me then. So
They lost my interest a little while ago. I think if I can play it on Game Pass for free, I will give it a go.
yeah,
But if I won't be paying for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
okay, no, fair enough.
Like
So,
nothing I have seen of it at the moment makes me want to pay for it.
yeah.
It's a Ubisoft game, so it's not going to be on Game Pass.
Well, I guess I won't be playing it then.
It'll be expensive, and then you'll have to buy all the add-on stuff to go along with it.
Yeah, they'll have the 3-tier pricing thing, but to be fair, I think they've dialed back on the pricing a little bit from
I
what
was
I
going to say, I
saw.
thought they said they weren't doing that.
Yeah, is it just one price for it
Yeah,
now?
I think they've been scrutinised quite a lot about it, haven't they?
Isn't it
Yeah.
available on day one with their own version of whatever Game Pass or what they call their version of the service?
I think the
Oh,
pre-orders were
it's
so
not
bad,
pleased,
they're
are they?
trying to incentivize people to actually play it.
Ah, right.
And that's due in what, February?
Yeah, I mean that's because Ubisoft are in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of trouble.
Oh dear.
Possibly being bought by Sony.
Interesting.
So I had they were going to go private. They were going to buy themselves essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
Them along with Tencent and DKMOs.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see on that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything because I haven't liked Assassin's Creed game since 2.
Yeah, AC2 is the only one you need to play.
Yeah, I played a bit of Brotherhood and I was like, it's kind of going to side grade. It's like, I'll wait until the third one comes out. The third comes out and it's bad. I was like, okay, done. Yeah. I gave Origins a shot because it was, this is different. It's like an RPG now. I played it. I was like, it's not for me.
I quite enjoyed Origins, to be fair. I've got what's the one set in Greece?
Odyssey.
Yeah, I've got that one. I haven't played it yet. I played Valhalla and I got bored. So
From what I heard, Valhalla was insanely huge.
it was too big.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people.
And I went to Lincolnshire and I was like, why would I want to visit where I live? But no, it was just too big and sprawling, and like it suits that sort of city map better, I think.
Mhm.
And I think they kind of recaptured that a little bit with Mirage.
Yeah.
Like Mirage was a lot better. It was a lot tighter and much smaller area, but I'm not sure I'll play it again.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the amount of units Valhalla sold?
No.
I'll double check, but I'm thinking it's something like between 20 and 30 million.
Really?
That's a lot.
I just want Ubisoft to sell the Tom Clancy franchise.
Who?
Ubisoft.
They're not doing anything with it, so they might as well.
No, that's exactly the point. The last game came out was Extraction, Rainbow Six Extraction, which is just nothing like it. The previous Tom Clancy games, and then you'd have to go back to 2019
Tom
when
who?
they dropped for Tom Clancy games. So there was the Division 2 and then Ghost Recon, and there's just been nothing. Division 2's good, but again, there's just been nothing proper for 5 years, and they're just doing nothing with it.
I did think about Division the other day because I know me and Abby used to play that quite a bit.
Yeah, the first one's really good. Especially again, it's a good Christmassy game because there's snow. Like I have a low bar for a Christmassy game. If there's snow, I'll play it in Christmas.
There we go. I think we've sorted a game to get on again.
Isn't the game based? Was it just after Black Friday, something, or Thanksgiving? So yeah, it's around the right time.
Around the
But
right
yeah.
time. Okay. So we'll move on a little bit more swifter. Right, Pete and Jacob, give me a few more of your sort of runner-ups before we get to your most anticipated.
Because the studio needs a win, Borderlands 4.
You know what? I'm quite looking forward to Borderlands 4. I've always enjoyed those games.
Well, I did.
Yeah,
I did see that, and
I-
I thought straight away of you two, and I thought that's a reminiscence one for you.
Yeah, it's a
Still-
good looter shooter.
Yeah.
still need to finish the third one, but
Yeah,
no,
we do. Yeah.
but no. After what's the best way of calling the film?
Let's not talk about the film.
Yeah, that's perfect.
doesn't
Let's just not
exist. It
talk
doesn't
about-
count.
they need a win after that, so I am looking forward to Borderlands 4. And there's another one that I hope comes out next year. It's scheduled for next year, but there's still no date. Is Marvel 1943?
Yeah, the trailer for that was very good.
It looks really good, and you can either play as Captain America or the Black Panther. It's you're fighting against Hydra. It looks really good, but there hasn't been really any news since then.
No,
So-
I've only seen the trailer, and that's about it. Like, I'd like to see some like gameplay and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it basically said they've done the one trailer. There hasn't been any gameplay. I think the trailer was done from the engine it's running, but yeah, there needs to be more details. But that does look really good.
Okay. Any more?
I could throw in, was it Metroid Prime 4?
Okay.
Then Industrial 2's got coming out next year, and the other one that was a free game I played a while ago, which I quite enjoyed more than Halo, is getting a sequel next year. Splitgate.
Is it?
Yeah, the sequel coming out
Didn't know
next
that.
year.
That was a good laugh. Couldn't play it, but
No, but I found it more enjoyable than Halo Infinite.
well, that's because that's Halo. That's why.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But no, that's about it.
No, fair enough. Pete, what about you? Any runners up?
Death Stranding 2 is supposed to come out next year.
Yes, that's up there, isn't it?
Oh, Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
You say? Yeah.
The first game's a weird game. I
can't
have
get
cited
into
it
it.
for as the best game I've played. I'd recommend to no one.
Yeah. I wish I liked it, but I just didn't.
I assume most people wouldn't. That's how I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But I liked it, but I don't think anyone else would. I have no idea where he's going with this. If he's just going to try and make it more Metal Gear like or not. It's Kojima. I'll let him cook. He's earned it.
Let him cook.
Quickly, Slay the Spire 2. I absolutely adore the first one, so that should be more good. If you like roguelike card games, you'll like it. If you don't, then don't play it. And then, just very quickly, Monster Hunter Wilds. I think looks really good.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't tried a Monster Hunter game before, maybe give it a chance.
Things I did I buy that for you once, Abby? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's installed. I have not played it yet.
Yes. No, it's fine. It's one of those, isn't it? It's like it's in the bank, ready
I'll get
to play.
to it eventually. You
Yeah.
got me Satisfactory as well, and I know that's like a really good one as well
Yeah.
that I also haven't got around to playing yet.
You get them, you just put them to one side and think, right, I need to play that at some point. So I did very nearly buy you all another one. Actually, the other day, it's another horror based one of our favourite bits.
Okay.
It is there you go. Is it Layers of Fear?
Oh yeah, I know Layers of Fear.
Yes.
I've seen playthroughs of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's quite good.
It's £1.49.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
So, I just thought that'd be quite good, and it's got very positive things. So
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, I've diverse slightly. So right, okay, so we've got lots of runners up. So we're going to go to people's most anticipated. So we've already got Abby's. Fable 4. Hopefully,
Just Fable.
sorry, just Fable. Hopefully for 2025, if not early 26, but it should be here 25. So, Jacob, what is your most anticipated of 25?
It was already mentioned by Pete. It is Doom: The Dark Ages.
Ah, okay. Well, this is going to be really easy because that was mine as well. So
Well,
we've done well.
it's like I said. As soon as it was the first game they showed off on the Xbox showcase, and it just looked so good, and just I'm just already sold with it.
It's just Doom. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not really, and you're probably going to slap me for this. There's not really a bad Doom.
Doom 3.
No, I'd still say that's not bad.
No, that's a bad game.
It's a bad Doom game, but
That's a
you
bad
just
game.
nah, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't. I'd say it's the weakest, but it's not a bad game.
Pete, you're wrong. Just live with it.
It's absolutely a bad game.
So this is 2v1, mate. I'm afraid.
I don't care. It's still a bad game. You can say it was a good game all you want.
I bloody will say it all I want.
It's good. It's a bad horror game and it's a bad action game. It's not good.
Right, let's move on. So yeah, so myself and Jacob have got Doom. Abby has Fable, and Peter.
I'm going out on a limb here, and I probably shouldn't, but well, from all reports, the last attempt at a remake actually went very, very well. I can't believe that I'm going to trust Konami on this.
Oh,
So, man, it's anticipated for next year. Assuming it's good, because if it's good, it will be so amazing. The Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's not my favourite Metal Gear Solid game, because that's the first, but it's very, very close.
Has it got a release date?
Nope.
No.
No, it's anticipated for next year, but it could very easily be the next year after. I would probably say there's more chance of Fable coming out next year than Metal Gear, but there's still a chance. Just you know, just to
it's
put it in
another
that
one might
ranking.
get pushed.
Yeah, I could see it very easily get pushed to 26.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Number three wasn't my favourite.
It was meant to come out this year, but it's been pushed
Yeah. It was weird because I think for ages on Steam it did say this year, and then just nothing happened, and then just one day it just decided, oh, actually it's next year.
Yeah, there was an article published towards the end of looks like last month, or no, October, when it suddenly got pushed back. So I think they ran with this year for as long as they could, and then suddenly, like they just changed to next year.
Yeah, maybe I forgot. Just like, oh, we haven't delayed that yet. It wouldn't surprise me because it is Konami. So yeah, I actually did forget another game next year that I'm scared of. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Oh.
Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines is easily one of my favourite games of all time, even though it's very janky. Yeah, it is. It's like, I don't know if you've seen the things with Stalker that's just come out.
Don't think so.
What's Stalker 2?
No.
Yeah, Stalker 2 it just come out.
Yeah, I've not seen anything of it, but I know it's it doesn't play very well on console.
Yep.
That's all I've been. That's all I've been told. I've not heard anything, as in like read anything. But a couple of people have said to me, "Play it on PC. Don't play it on the console."
Yep, that makes 100% sense. Yep, it is. It is a stalker game, because all stalker games are fundamentally a bit broken, but are very, very fun if you can get past, the fact that it might crash on you at any second. So, if you can get past it, so in that, it is the perfect stalker game. It is like every other stalker game in that it launches and it is a little bit broken.
Look forward to that.
Yeah. It's already out. It's on Game Pass, in fact, if you want to try it out.
Yes, it is on Game Pass. It is indeed. It is. I've looked and think, oh, I wouldn't mind playing that, but I struggle to play things half the time, and I've got a couple games on the go. But yeah, definitely one of them. But bro, well, that's that's the anticipated ones for next year. Two of us for Doom. One of us for Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. And then Fable. So hopefully they're all out. All of those three, they've not got dates.
Well, if Fable isn't out next year, it can go into my most anticipated for 2026.
Basically,
Yeah.
Abby's most anticipated game at the moment.
I've been waiting years for it.
So it's a bit like Jacob and bloody, another Rainbow Six, but still.
Or Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
We'll be waiting forever.
Splinter Cell's dead.
It's absolutely nothing like that because this Fable game's going to come out.
Yes, it's definitely coming out. Yes, there is certainty at least.
Splinter Cell is joining, Beyond Good and Evil 2 as being
Yeah.
stuck in development hell.
Oh dear.
I actually keep meaning to pick up that remake.
Oh, the fun.
Yeah, the Beyond Good and Evil remake. I keep meaning to pick it up.
Oh. Do it. Do it.
Give me £20, I'll do it.
No.
It's Christmas soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I do apologise. Yes, I'll give you all £20.
Yay.
On that note, before it costs me more money, we've come to the end of our most anticipated episode. That sounds quite good. So you now know our most anticipated for next year, so hopefully we'll be able to talk about them at some point. We are back. We do have a bit more of a new regime now on how to sort out our episodes and get it all underway. So be more of a team effort, which would be handy, and then we'll be with you more often. More often, every fortnight, hopefully again. So we will be coming back again before Christmas, hopefully with something Christmassy, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see as we are in December. So, thank you very much for listening, everybody, and we hope you come back next time. Say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Everybody, bye-bye.
I'll read this in.
Bye-bye.